Greetings of the day, dear Tagorians. On behalf of Tagore International School, Mansarovar, I, Mrs. Anjali Sharma, your English teacher, welcome you all in today's session. Today, I am here with a new chapter from your course book Living English by Ratnasagar Publication. Today, we are going to start with Unit 4, Section 2, Be a Sport, written by Munshi Premchand. Munshi Premchand is an Indian writer and novelist. He is one of the most celebrated writer of the Indian subcontinent and is also known as the Shakespeare of Indian literature. Let's learn more about our writer. Here are some of the interesting facts about Munshi Premchand. The original name of Munshi Premchand is Dhanpat Rai Srivastava. He took the pen name Premchand and the title of Munshi was given to him by the readers, and so he became famous as Munshi Premchand. He was known for his work in Hindi and Urdu literature. He is counted as one of the foremost Hindi writers of early 20th century. Munshi Premchand wrote about a dozen novels, 250 stories, essays and translated a number of foreign literature in Hindi. Premchand is considered to be the first Indian Hindi novelist who showcased the real life in his work. One of his famous works is Godan, which is considered as one of the finest Hindi novels. Many of his works were translated into English and Russian after his death. To know more, Munshi Premchand was a legendary writer who helped in making people aware of the reality of the lower or middle class society of that era. His stories had moral values which helped students in understanding the world around them. Be a Sport is a story about the most famous traditional Indian sport, Gilli Danda. Let's learn more about the sport and know what is it about. Gilli Danda is usually played by using a small round stick about as long as a baseball or cricket bat. This is the danda. Whereas there is another smaller stick round in the middle and tapering towards the ends. This is the gilli. The game Gilli Danda is similar to cricket. It is also believed to be origin of cricket. To play the game, one team uses the danda to hit one of the tapered ends of the gilli with force. This causes the gilli to flip through the air. While the gilli is airborne, the opposing team's hitter attempts to smack it like one will do as if playing cricket. The one who hits the gilli the farthest will win. Gilli Danda is also played with two teams. One side pitches the gilli using the big danda to the other team's hitter. The hitter, using his danda, then hits the gilli. In the course of the play, if the gilli is caught, then those players who pitched with the big danda to the hitter are out of the game. This was the most popular played game around 1970 to 1980 throughout India and Pakistan. Let's have a quick look of the summary. Be a Sport. I considered Gilli Danda the king of all sports. As a boy, I spent many happy and absorbing hours playing this game. Among my fellow players was a boy named Gaya. Whatever the shape of the gilli, he would pounce on it the way a lizard pounces on an insect. One day, only Gaya and I were playing. He was batting, I was fielding. I tried all means, including foul ones, to put an end to my fielding. But Gaya would not let me go until I had got him out. I am going home. Let's see how you can stop me. He hit me with his danda and I hollered. Gaya could not match this weapon of mine. He took to his heels. I promptly wiped my eyes, forgot the blow I had received and ran home laughing. 20 years went by and I qualified as an engineer. While touring the district, I arrived by chance in the same small town that I had lived in as a child. Eager to bring back old memories, I went out for a walk. I recognized my old playmate straight away and wanted to fling my arms around him. But I stopped myself. Well, Gaya, I said coolly, do you recognize me? Gaya bowed his head. How could I not recognize you, Malik? He said humbly, I hope you are well. Today you and I will play gilli danda. You bet I'll field. I haven't forgotten that I owe you a turn at batting. Gaya agreed to play very reluctantly. Then we began playing. I hit the gilli, making it leap up in the air. Gaya tried to catch it, but he fell behind him. So when he hit the danda for the third time, I graciously allowed him to bet. Gaya started betting, but very poorly. In a few minutes, he was out. We drove back to the town. Before leaving me, Gaya said, there will be a gilli danda match here tomorrow. All the old players will play. Will you come? Fix the time and I'll tell the others. The game began. I watched sitting in my car. Gaya's performance that day astounded me. The game began. Now I knew that Gaya had not played with me the day before. He had only pretended to play. I cheated, but he showed me no anger. Gaya had grown bigger. I had become smaller. Gaya didn't play. He allowed me to play. I can get respect and honor from him, but not friendship, as I have become an officer. So dear friends, Be a Sport showcases the narrator's love for the game Gilli Danda and revive before us that picture of the traditional game. Why do the traditional outdoor games matter? Think for a moment, you'll realize that we actually learn the basic rules of life and survival from them. They create an opportunity for physically immersive and ever-evolving narratives of a kind that is simply not possible when sitting in front of a screen. With the fun going high-tech, the sounds of children laughing and giggling over such outdoor games have disappeared. Remember, childhood rocks. Don't let the new generation waste it in front of an electronic device. With that note, I would like to wind up with today's session. Thank you all.